Okay, welcome to my YouTube channel. This video I'm going to show you some of the decimal multiples and submultiples that are used with the units of physical quantities. You can see here the tera is about 12 bytes. You have giga, you have mega. Mega is 10 to the power 6, which is a million. You have the kilo, as in kilometer. You have centi, 100 of the unit. So if it is placed before a unit, maybe SI unit like meter, it gives you that hundredths of a meter. We have the milli, 1,000th of a meter, if it is used with a meter. We have the micro, or millionths of a meter. We have the nano and all that. So most times, if expressions are given to you, they may not give you a proper SI unit or standard unit. Like for instance, not all the time they'll give you 2 meters. They may give you 2 centimeters, and in calculations you need to convert it to meters, and so on and so forth. So you'll be able to know all this, and then I'll show you briefly how to convert from one of these sub multiples or multiples to this proper or standard unit. Okay, I want to start with so I'm doing this because some students used to have problems in this conversion, and sometimes they come to me and say, sir, am I to multiply by or divide by if I'm converting probably centimeter to meter or meters to centimeters? Okay, let me just see how to break this down for such a group of students. Or let's say we have the kilo, for instance. The kilo K is a multiples of 10 is 10 to the power 3, or just simply 1000. So when these kilos are placed before a word like meter, how does it multiply the meter by 1000? Okay, so we can have kilometer, that is to say kilometer. It is placed before meter. If it is placed before a newton, it becomes kilonewton. See that now? And this kilometer is empty now. Since kilo is 1000, this is 1000 meter. Kilonewton, that is equal to 1000 newton. See that now? Okay, so it can be used with if it is used with joule, of course this is written kilojoule. Kilojoule, that is 1000 joule. So your kilo is 1000. Now if I have, for instance, 2 kilometer, this is expanded as 2 times k times m. If I want to convert this to meter, this m is my meter and this m is also the meter. So the difference between these two is that I'm going to replace this to do my conversion times 1000, because this k is 1000 times what is this m. So 2 kilometers is same thing as 2000 meters. Okay, so if 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters, then what is a meter in terms of kilometer? I mean, how does a meter relate to a kilometer? I'll just simply divide both sides by 1000. Divide this by 1000 so that this cancels this. What is left here is 1. I have here 1 meter equals 1 over 1000 kilometer. You can see that the two terms of the equation are correct, because this kilo is 1000. If I replace this kilo 1000, 1000 will cancel this 1000. So I give back your 1 meter equals 1 meter. Okay, so if I have, let's say 500 meters and I want to change that to kilometer, I'll just say this is 500, over what is this 1000 in meter. So that's what I'll do. I'll divide by 1000. That gives me 0.5 kilometer. So this is how we convert meters to kilometer. You have 1 meter is 1 over 1000 kilometer. So which means when I'm converting meter to kilometer, I have to divide by. Same thing applies if kilo is used with a joule or newton or watt, the unit of power, and so on and so forth. Okay, so even if I have to do other conversions, let's say I have 3 gigahertz. Okay, I want to convert it because this is not the SI unit of Hertz. This multiple of the Hertz. So my giga from my table is 10 raised to the power 9, 1 billion. So mine is to replace it. This is 3 times G times Hertz. So in conversion, I have 3 times 10 to the power 9 Hertz. So that's the conversion. Okay, let's take a submultiple. For instance, I have the milli. The milli is a submultiple and is 1000. That is 1 over 1000. So if this placed before a root word like meter, I can have millimeter. Millimeter. That is to say 1 over 1000 meter because this is 1 over 1000. If I place it before second, I can have millisecond. Millisecond is 1 over 1000 of a second. Okay, so quickly now, it's same if I have 5 millimeter, for instance, I want to change that to meter. You have to convert this to meter. You have 5 times. This your m is 1 over 1000 times this m is the meter. So that gives you 5 over 1000 meter. That to give you 0.005 meter. So that's how to change that to meter. Okay, let's see the centi. The centi is 1 over 100. Okay, you can, if you place it before a meter, it becomes centimeter. And then if you place it before grams, it becomes centigrams. Okay, so if I have to convert, let's say 0.5 centimeter to meter, this gives me 0.5. This my centi is 1 over 100 times meter. That gives me 0.5 over 100. That gives me 0.005 meter. So why I do this, I have to understand that this is this. It can be used before meter or centigram or any other unit. So I must to convert to the proper unit, standard unit. What I quickly have to do is to replace this with 1 over 100 because that is what it stands for. Centi represents 1 over 100. So I'm sure with this you'll be able to understand how to do the conversion. Then finally, if you are given in meters, let's say you are given 255 meters, you have to change this to centimeter. How do you change this to centimeter? So if you have that 1 centimeter is 1 over 100 meter. Then if you cross multiply, you come to see that 100 centimeter is equal to a meter. 100 centimeters equal to a meter. So if you are given 255 meters, the same thing as 255 times 1 meter. Okay? And when 1 meter is 100 cm, that gives you 255 times 100. That gives 255,500 centimeter. So in converting, you must also know how to go from the smaller unit, which is centi, to the standard unit, and from the standard unit to the smaller unit expressed in multiples to be able to do the conversion. Or you are given 25 grams, you have to express this in kilogram. How do you convert 25 grams to kilogram? Here you see that 1 kilo alone, kilo itself is 10 to the power 3. Okay, so that if you have 1 kilogram equal 1000 grams, this k is 1000. Okay, so if you divide both sides by 1000, so you have 1 gram is equal to 1 over 1000 kilogram. Okay, so that if you want to convert 25 grams to kilogram, it becomes 25 times 1 over 1000 kilograms. That will give you 25 over 1000 kilogram. So since 1 gram or 1 kilogram starting from here is 1000 grams. So you can see that 1 gram dividing both sides by 1000 is 1 over 1000 grams. So that 25 grams is 25 times 1 over 1000 kilogram. And that will give you this, which is equal to 0.025 kilogram. I guess you fully understand all I've been doing in using multiples, the decimal multiples and submultiples to convert to the standard unit of measurement in physics.